Welcome back to another video, you lovely souls. Why you are a loner, my friend. Before I jump into this video, I want to mention this because many people having a spiritual awakening. People have a spiritual awakening, and they feel like everything that they've been through, after all the things they've been through, after the people that they cut off, after the people who backstabbed them, that hurt them, they don't want nothing to do with nobody no more. And I dig that. I get that 100. But that's not what we came here to do. Many of us, especially if you're a chosen one, lightworker, starseed, earthangel, okay, your mission is bigger than you. So you will be collabing with the right people in the right time, in divine time, and the right people will come along your path. You do have a soul tribe family out there. Your vibe is your tribe. You will find your soul family. You guys will collab. You got to understand, you guys, we bigger in numbers. When you get two masterminds when you get two people who are like-minded, the two geniuses in the room, you feel me? Like yourself and me, just say, you feel me? You got a mastermind going on. You guys are connecting in to bigger things than what you probably would even know. So your source, the universe, God, you feel me? Your source wants you to know that you will be collabing with people one day. Especially if you are chosen ones, light workers, and starseeds. But you will know the time and you will feel the vibe. You will feel that it's right, okay? So just because you went through so much, that doesn't mean that you're not going to collab one day, okay? Real talk. We're bigger than numbers. That's where we have to come together, you feel me? But let's go ahead and jump into this video. Why you are a loner. Many of you who clicked on this video consider yourself as a loner. You enjoy your time alone. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because when you're alone, you can hear your source. You can hear the universe. You can hear your higher self, your intuition. Easy. And when you by yourself, you ain't got to be like, you don't be picking up everybody else's energies. You ain't got no distractions. You know what I'm saying? It's like your mind ain't floating into whatever the hell they thinking about. It ain't going into all that because it's you, yourself, and your team with you. So you can hear your intuition very easily versus when it's noisy around you. And there's lots of people around. So you enjoy connecting. You enjoy hearing your intuition. You enjoy that flow that seems so much easier when you're not around negative energies or just people, you know. You have no fear of your true self. You're not afraid of yourself. You're not afraid of being real with yourself. You don't lie to yourself. You keeping it real with yourself. I know once before I used to lie so much to myself. I used to be in a place where I was never alone. And I threw it off as like, oh, I'm just a people person, which I am a people's person. But that's what I made myself believe that's why I didn't want to be alone, because I'm a people's person. But honestly, I did not want to be alone because I was scared of myself. I didn't like what I was hearing in my mind. I didn't like how that made me felt. I didn't like how I had to think for myself. I didn't like none of that, you see. But now you love that. You like to use your mind and think for yourself. You love being alone because you learn a lot of important life lessons being by yourself. You can self-reflect throughout to see what happened yesterday, what you could have done better. Also, you can look back and reflect and see what you could have done differently in a situation, how you can do better at next time, or how great you did something, how great it turned out, how you want to remember what you did because it turned out so amazingly. In case you ever feel like at a time in your life you want to do that thing again, you remember it. You self-reflect. You self-aware. You pay attention to yourself and making sure that you are tapping into self-improvement. And only being by yourself is just very powerful and very helpful. I feel like I be plotting when I'm by myself, talking and walking around the line, walking around the house, talking to my higher self, weighing up stuff on my scales with my hands, really having this conversation within that's deep and powerful. And I get so many downloads and messages and have really nice laughs. And I enjoy that. There's no better thing to me, of course, than just being by myself. I enjoy my family. I enjoy them. My kids and my fiance. I enjoy them. But I enjoy being alone. And I'm very proud of that. Because I never used to be able to do this. Not for 2 seconds. I was always on the phone. Always distracting myself. Always trying to run from myself, bro. Not wanting to face the person I was seeing in the mirror. Not wanting to be alone with that person. This is why I smoked weed for 14 years back then. You feel me? Because I needed to numb that shit because I didn't like it. So it's amazing to be at a place where you love being by yourself. You create this loving relationship with yourself. You learn how to love yourself. What makes you laugh? What makes you glow? What makes you happy? What do you enjoy doing? Believe it or not, these are things that we start to learn about ourselves when we create a loving relationship with ourselves. Instead of giving our love out to everybody else who may take it for granted, who may not appreciate it. And it drains us. And sometimes it hurts us when we give it out to everyone else. So we learn to give love to ourselves and appreciate ourselves, because health is wealth, baby. And you already know you got to take care of self. And when you learn to love yourself, baby, man, people will start to love you. You will attract things that you love and so much more. You know the importance of this. And so this is why you are alone and you enjoy your own company. It's not that you have anything against being around people, collabing with people, none of that. You enjoy your time alone. It's precious. It's amazing. And I feel like we was always taught to be around a lot of people, be around in big crowds, and all these things that really made us feel anxious and uncomfortable. And we be picking up everybody else's energies when we were unconscious to it. And I felt like that's the way we were taught was normal, but it's not. And we were taught that if you being alone, like, it's like when you be alone, like if you're a loner, people probably sometimes question, are you depressed? Are you sad? Is there something wrong with you? Why do you like being alone? That's weird, whatever, but that's okay because that's you. That ain't got nothing to do with them. Maybe they're not taking care of themselves like you are. Maybe they don't have a relationship with themselves like you do. Maybe they're not learning how to love and like themselves like you do. You see, some people treat themselves like an enemy and not like a friend, like a real friend, like loving themselves. This is a great example. And I did it my whole life, talking crazy to myself. You know what I'm saying? Really judging myself when I shouldn't be judging nobody, not even myself. But I would do that. Be so hard on myself. Really beat myself up for the dumbest stuff, like I wasn't allowed to make a mistake. But when I sit and be alone with myself, one thing I love about being alone is I can look at those things and I can understand them. And I can also see the lessons that been presented in my life. You know, I'm alone every day. I make a point to be by myself every day for a certain amount of time. And you know, because I got to get my mind right. I got to get my energy right. I got to make sure I'm okay. I got to take care of me just like you, bro. And these things matter so much, especially when you kickstart your day. When you first getting up in the morning, you got to get your mind right coming out of, astral traveling and sleeping and stuff. You feel me? You got to get your mind right, bro, because you already know sometimes you wake up and show your mind that it ain't easy to shape. You got to get your affirmation said. You got to do your mirror magic. You feel me? And being alone, being a loner, you start to realize these things because you deeply tapped in and connected within. And you being guided, bro. And it's so much easier to be in the flow when you be by yourself. Real talk. You got real passions. You got things that light you up, excite you, thrill you. You're so excited about living these passions, creating these passions. So you make sure when you in your alone time, you're looking at these things. You're tapping into your creativity. Many of you are finding what you're passionate about, because it's not because such and such like it, I like it. It's not because he like it, I like it. It's because I like it. It lights me up. It feels good to me. I feel it in my heart and soul. And you creating these passions. You plotting with these passions with your source. And only alone can you really stay deeply focused in what you're doing. That's another thing. You can easily create your focus stronger. You can have stronger focus when you be by yourself, because you just be focusing on what you're focused on. That's working. That's best for you, and not everybody else's, distraction, shall I say. You also are lonely because you value your freedom of independence. Like, you one of those people, like, I used to always have to go places with other people, like literally to the store, to a basketball game, to the club when I used to go clubbing. Anywhere I had to go with other people. I never wanted to go by myself, or else I wouldn't go at all. How many of you resonate with that? Let me know down below in the comment section. But now I'm not afraid of going a place by myself. Actually, I enjoy it. It doesn't bother me. I really value my freedom of independence. It doesn't bother me one bit to go out to eat by myself, or go somewhere by myself, or go to the mall by myself, or go to a basketball game by myself, when it used to really very, very much bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. I just be in my own zone. You feel me? Feeling myself. Real talk. Staying in my power. Standing in my power. Being my true self. Shining bright. Doing my thing. You feel me? Just like you. That's what you be doing. Real talk, bro. So this is why you are alone, and you enjoy yourself. You value your own company. It's powerful for you. And many of you loners have to do this at least an hour or longer a day. Especially for you guys who you don't have to go to a workplace, to a 9 to 5, and work around a lot of people. Man, you be really needing your alone time. You really got to get your mind back right. So this is why you are a loner, you lovely souls. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's very powerful. This is how you really be tapping into your creativity. This is how really you start to value yourself, and that's powerful. I love each and every one of you. Found messages here. Hit that like button, baby. If this video is resonating with you, smash that like button. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Share this video with anyone you feel you want to share this video with. Maybe they're a loner, or maybe it's someone who's scared of being alone, who fears being alone, and they need to hear this video. Share this video, my friends. As I appreciate each and every one of you who like the videos that you like and that resonate with you, as it gets the messages out to more beautiful souls like you guys out there who are looking for this message. Because they be hiding things though, you hear? Look, check this out. If you feel you keep watching my videos and finding messages here, because I see a lot of you guys aren't subscribed, which is fine, but consider tapping into the full awareness, love, and light that I share here with you guys each and every day on my channel by hitting that subscribe button and that bell, baby, so you get all my newest videos that I drop. I greatly appreciate you. It helps grow the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for being here and sharing your valuable time with me. As at this time, as I'm making these videos, I seem to be quite tongue-tied. So thank you for patiently watching and engaging with my videos. I thank you so much. Love and light to each and every one of you, and come back to see me. Peace.